Peace and blessings. Keep up the lessons. You know who this is. Crypto B-Boy coming at you. Yeah, I got some news for you. Just hang in there, people. We'll see. Let's get into it. Are you ready? Let's get it. All right, people. Yeah, I'm here. Well, due to the unfortunate happenings for Libra, I just wanted to get into some things. And the first thing I want to get into is to know, for some of us, and then as I always say, it's all part of the plan. Everybody say it together. It's all part of the plan. Been saying this stuff. See, I speak simple. You got my boys from HDAO, my men from HDAO, T's Crypto Spot. You got Quincy. You got Kurt. You got Quincy from the HDAO, B Rush, Lift Capital, my man Ted, and you got Crypto Chiz, you got Crypto Veil, we got several numbers, man, of people and others, and even DIA, some of these guys that, sometimes they have a little bit of issues about trying to really be involved with the whole community together, all airy, crypto airy, whatever. But some people, everybody brings their position, and they bring their pieces of the puzzle. And the puzzle is there. It's clear. So let's listen to this guy, XRP Crypto. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put him up. And then, you can listen to what he's talking about, as we've been knowing. And everybody has different scenarios, different point of views, but we shall all come to them. And I do it on a simple basis, because that's on my basis of my faith. We know the evils behind, and we look and we see and we check and we know their actions and how they move. So we know things have been planned, and things are planned for reasons. For myself, I can say, from my coming up and being experienced in the life, 52 years old, so how things work, games people play. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I come off. And I might not use technical terms. My mans, they come with it to bring the science of everything, because that's their area, that's their skills, that's their skill sets. They're into the technological understanding of things, and they're gonna bring it like that. HDAO and the line and all my mans from them, T and them, and Quincy Jones and so forth. But can't forget, shout out to Lewis, my man Lewis Jackson, doing his thing too. All them guys. So everybody has a levels of knowledge too. You understand? But my position is always why. Why are things being done? And when we know why, we know how to maneuver, which way we have to go, and we have to prepare ourselves for what's coming. We have to. So let's listen to this guy again, please. I'm sorry, I just was going in a little bit on the conversation mode on it. Hold on for a second. Okay, see, this is thing that's getting on my nerves now. All right, let's get the interaction going on.
The entire litigation was a setup to clarify.
Oh, come on, let's go.
So I want to discuss some of the factors that make a lot of very intelligent people in the XRP community believe that the entire litigation was a setup to clarify XRP. But I also want to present the opposing viewpoint to you guys and explain the precise reasons why it might not have been manufactured. And what is taking place in this instance right now may indicate that this was not a manufactured event. In this video, gentlemen, I want to discuss a few distinct circumstances, give you a clear understanding of what is happening in this situation. Let you guys hear both sides of the story so you guys can decide for yourselves. I also want to show you a really fascinating Interledger release at the end of this video. Make sure to watch the entire video to discover what Interledger is working to establish XRP as the de facto standard for payments in our financial system. You won't want to miss it. Like usual, guys, your support means the world to this channel. If you want to see more.
Okay, so that's just the gist of what he's saying. And, this is XRP news. So if you don't already see. Let me close out and get to the next clip of what he was saying, and it's very important to know as well. Okay, hold on, let me close this out. Sorry about that. Open that up. Okay, here we go. Ready.
Many people will find this to be very fascinating because there is a lot of debate in the XRP community over whether or not this entire case was staged. So let me quickly explain to you why many members of the community do believe that this case was staged. And one of the main factors that influences people to come to this conclusion is the fact that numerous SEC employees met and discussed XRP before the lawsuit against it was dismissed, arguing that XRP was not a security. It is shocking that SEC officials are telling the public that various payment tokens, such as XRP, are not securities, and then the SEC does a complete 180 and pursues the exact type of token that the SEC had already declared was not a security. This is an interesting development because it shows that SEC officials were aware that payment tokens are not securities. And XRP is precisely the kind of token that it is. I believe that this helps to demonstrate that the SEC is not entirely incompetent. They are aware that XRP is not a security, and I believe many people.
So no, you know what I mean? What he's saying is clear. They are aware, and they've been aware. Gary Gensler is a puppet. All that whole system is just, you know, has been planned. That's all. Everything systematically has been put together. So just so we know that, and then it brings us to this LBRY issue, you know, and I'm just going to get in very much as I can, just a little bit of it, get on it, because I'm not going to be here all night. I have to go to work, but I'm giving time. And so let's just get into what your man, what's his name, digital asset investor, right? Okay, let's get into what he's saying. All right, hold on for a second. Let me close this and interact for that. Ready? Let's go.
Reading it, and I'm just going to go through what's been said so far. First of all, LBRY tweeted this out. We lost. Sorry, everyone. We're going to lick our wounds for a little bit, and we're not giving up. We've got a bright team, tens of millions of pieces of content, hundreds of thousands of creators, and one of the most popular Web3 apps in the world. The best is yet to come. The full ruling on the SEC LBRY is right here. So I'm going to go through kind of what I saw some of the people say. First of all, Jeremy Kauffman, who's the CEO of LBRY, he says, the SEC versus LBRY case establishes a precedent that threatens the entire U.S. cryptocurrency industry. Reading it, and I'm just going to go through what's been.
Okay. So just know that all the FUD is coming down the hill. Know that, people. And you have to have integrity. You have to have a firm position to stay in your position. I'm in a position where, you know, stuff is really rough. And a lot of people struggle like this, regular people who live check to check and work a regular job, or their regular job doesn't pay enough. And as we know, with the economy, due to the inflation and the Feds trying to go back and forth and so-called be battling inflation with raising interest rates, which is still is going to play a strong effect on people like me and you, those who are in this type of situation, and you know, are hypothetically holding a digital asset and or digital assets, and now being pressed and pressured to have to use them to pay their bills. It's not no joke, but it's all a part of the plan. As I call it, squeeze play. T made a good mention. He was talking about rug pulling in his last video that he did, last live that he did about the Kanye West and Kyrie, the basketball player from Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving, and their situations and what his position is and his point of view. You know, I'm not trying to get into none of that, but the basic he was mentioning and talking about, you know, as he always does, he brings about knowledge and information up to date of what's going on and why this is like this and why this is not happening and why we're waiting and all these types of things that everybody is on pins and needles. But stop allowing the FUD to come down and affect you too much, too paranoia. And as we've been saying and hearing in the Discord, just bear with it. Put yourself in the position. Know what you're carrying, like T says, and the rest of the bros from the community of H-Dow and the communities of all of the XRP armies that are together, truly together, sincerely together. I'm not talking about these people who pit each other against each other within the so-called XRP army community, or XRP community, I'd rather say, because that army stuff is is become redundant now, because you see the dissension, you see the people who showing their true colors. They're not really about everybody. They're only about a cliquish few. You know what I mean? So, or whoever they choose, as you see in the content creators and what they've been doing. But not to get too long-winded, just know that the FUD is coming down. Be prepared. You're going to see a lot more. You have people talking, and shout out to XRP News. He came with a good, sound, neutral way of bringing information and letting us know on a neutral level, not too much on the FUD side of making people fearing of entering or keeping and holding on to their holdings, and then wanting to sell out, and all that and so forth, and being rug pulled by, of course, the media is going to do that, and the social media is going to do that. Content creators are doing that. So you have to have a position. You have to have a firm position. Do not allow these people to FUD you out. Okay? Do not allow them. Stay firm. If I'm staying firm and I'm behind in bills, I'll keep it real 100. Who are you? Those of you who got, you got well enough savings and hypothetical, if you want to say it, however, what you have way beyond what I have. I'm not telling you what I have, and I'm not telling you what I don't have, because I'm hypothetical. You understand what I'm saying? But whatever I would like to have is beyond my reach, and I can't even buy anymore if I chose to. So I'm just keeping 100 because I'm trying to keep the reality of what it is. And Crypto B-Boy, I grew up in the rough ways. I grew up with this stuff in my home without things and this and like that. So I know how it goes. I know how to eat beans and rice and freaking Franks and beans or whatever, or eggs and French fries. You know what I'm saying? And get whatever you can take and get to feed your family. See, I got to get out and I got to grind, so I got to feed mine, regardless. But you got to take care of you, and you got to not allow people to change your position. So keep your position, hold firm, hodl out. Dollar cost averaging. Keep it moving, people. We almost there. And XRP, the case SEC against Ripple has not finished. And it still has its endeavors, and it's a lot more on the side of XRP, Ripple side, than the SEC. This is not the LBRY case. They're different. Know that. Okay? All right. Thank you, people, for listening. Keep up. Click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification button so you can get more videos, future videos from your boy, your brother, Crypto B-Boy. I'm out. Take care. Peace.